Where's the live button on this one? Can you do me a favor? Can you push it all the way in, Queen? Yeah. We're about to go live. We're doing stuffed shells. About to go live. We want you guys to file on in. All right. And this guy. Oh.
Hi to Shell. Hi Shorts. Shorty 97. Bridget. Hello. Happy Tuesday. Mercedes. Hello. T. Kelly, hello, happy Tuesday. Renee Robinson. Kate Coleman, Ampy, hello, happy Tuesday. Hello, Southside Love, Nova. Robert Garrison, happy Tuesday. Feel free to share to let other people know that we are on live. One second, let me fix this one. Thank you, Renee. It says Renee got the #1 gifter badge. Thank you so much. Hi, Cassandra. Happy Tuesday. We're just getting ready to get going. Gregory's setting up one more thing. And we will be ready to get going. Hi, Lily. Happy Tuesday.
Shout out to
Gemini,
Facebook
hello.
family.
Marcus,
Shout
hey,
out.
Marcus. Love, hello. Just about to get going. I'm going to hand this over to Greg and we're going to jump right into it. Happy Tuesday to everybody else on all the other platforms.
Tell them what we're doing tonight.
We're doing stuffed shells tonight. You can see I have the shells, everybody on TT. You see I have the shells right here already cooked. And then we have some other ingredients too. We're going to do stuffed shells. And we're going to do some quick sauteed green beans while our shells are in the oven. Say Eric G lit up to something. I'm still learning the gifts on TT. Thank y'all so much.
Shout out to Yossi. Hey, Yossi. Yossi FB says hello.
Happy Tuesday. We're just getting ready to get going, guys. Hello, Audrey, Kim, retired chef, Clara, Karen. Hello, happy Tuesday.
Yossi, we haven't seen you in a while, Yossi. All right, TT, thank y'all for joining us.
Thank y'all so much.
And there is Lynnette Pooh.
Yes, I am as tired as I look. Before y'all say, like, you look tired, I am.
Shout out to Gordon. Gordon is in the
Gordon.
house.
Happy Tuesday.
One more thing.
Greg never had this stuff together, y'all.
I have my stuff together.
Never, ever, ever.
All right, we're going to be getting started very soon, guys. Yossi says, oh, it's the one up top, Queen. No, Queen, up top up there. Can you reach it? There you go. Yossi says she's been missing our lives.
Oh, man.
It's been a long time, Yossi. All right, this one's not. No, push it all the way back. Goodness gracious.
Put your glasses on before we
And then put my hand on my head. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Can you do something right for a change? All right, guys, we're about to get going. Thank y'all for joining our live. We finally did 2 live in a row. Last Saturday and this Tuesday.
Or today, I was yawning this afternoon. Almost went on. I was so tired. It's been a long week, and it's only Tuesday.
But I'm
happy to be here, and I'm happy y'all are with us. when Gregory gives me the go-ahead, we're going to jump into it.
Shout out to my TT family.
Hello.
A lot of folks are joining.
Oh, good.
Really appreciate you guys.
Feel free to share so other people can join us. That would be awesome.
And YT, I don't know if we got anybody on YT or Twitch. All right, so Vic homemade goodies.
Hello.
All right, Vic's homemade goodies on IG.
Sounds good. Hello.
Shout out to Stacy.
Hello. Hi,
Stacy Hall says hello.
Hi, Stacy. Hi, Vic.
All right, so
Jump into it.
we're gonna go ahead and get going. Lynnette, tell them what we're making.
So we're going to make some easy stuffed shells, and while they're in the oven, we're going to make some quick sauteed green beans. I have some frozen whole green beans. We're just going to saute them up real quick and make our stuffed shells. And I'm using ground turkey today, so of course you can use ground beef. Up to you.
Thank you, Michelle. Michelle is sharing the live. Thank you so much.
Michelle. Thank you so much.
This is our Michelle on FB, but she's on TT.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So I already actually cooked the shells before we started because I know that they take about like a good 12 to 15 minutes to cook. So let me first say, for those who don't know, my name is Lynnette. I own Lynnette's Cakes and Catering in the Washington, D.C. area. We do lunch pop-ups. I did a quick live today for my lunch pop-up. We do catering, of course, for our
You did a live
catering.
on FB, right?
And TikTok, TT. I did them on both.
Oh, you did?
I just did like 15 minutes for both.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was during our lunch service. I couldn't really talk a lot because the lines get so long. And today, it actually wasn't as busy today as it usually is, but it was still busy. So I didn't really have a lot of time to talk too much. But we were just doing our lunch pop-up that we do twice a week, which is really fun. I'm going to try to give y'all more of that. I keep saying that, but sometimes it's hard to bring that camera out and get focused on it because we have people that are like, you don't have coconut cake, you don't have chocolate cake with it. It's so much going on. So much going on. So I did a quick live if you all want to go back and watch it today during our lunch service. So they were making stuffed shells. I already cooked the shells and a lot of them broke. So I cooked the whole box so I can at least get about 15 or 20 out of it. But you can see a good amount of them broke, but I do have some that are still intact. All right, and I just tossed them in a little bit of olive oil because I didn't want them to stick together while they were sitting here. And this is what the box looks like. I have a bag of them in the back too. Just jumbo shells. And they'll look a little bit smaller like before you bake them and then they expand. I said bake them, boil them. And then of course they expand once you boil them and cook them.
Michelle said she was watching the pop-up lunch.
Oh, today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was a lot of people there. So we're going to start with the filling for our stuffed shells, the cheese filling, and then we're going to cook our ground turkey, and then we're going to stuff the shells, get them in the oven. While they're cooking, we'll make some quick green beans. All right, so the filling is really simple. I already had the egg in the bowl just so that I wouldn't have to worry about cracking the egg once we started our live. And then I have a container of ricotta cheese. Now, if you want to make a bigger pan, I have a dish that's about 9 by 9, not too big, and I'm only using 1 pound of ground turkey. If you wanted to do like a bigger pan, just double everything and make a bigger pan. I'm just making a small pan. It's just me and Gregory. He probably won't eat it because he doesn't like ground turkey and a lot of things. So, anyhow.
But turkey is not to be grounded. Michelle said she needed DoorDash. It looked delicious.
Oh yeah, it was. We had a really good menu today.
Tell them what the menu was.
What is it? You tell them. You know, when I'm tired, you know when you're tired, your mind is like, what in the world?
So we did crab cakes,
salmon, turkey burgers, jerk chicken, side orders,
roasted
cakes.
chicken, mac and cheese, collard greens, yams.
You know we did cabbage today.
I'm sorry, cabbage, sauteed cabbage, and roasted veggies, yellow rice, and rice and peas.
Yep, and they love it. They line up in the
and all kinds of cakes.
All kinds of cakes, salads, all kinds of stuff. All right, so I got my egg in the bowl. I'm going to add in my ricotta cheese. And then right here...
Michelle, you can substitute the ground turkey. She said, what are we going to do with Gregory?
Anybody want to take them? Any takers? All right, so we got our ricotta cheese. And then I have a mixture here of mozzarella cheese. And then I also have the Italian blend. And I'll show you. You can just do Parmesan too if you like. But the blend has mozzarella, provolone, Parmesan, Asiago, Fontina, and Romano cheese. So I'm just using like half and half. And I'm saving some for the top of it before it goes in the oven. So let's add that to our bowl.
Oh.
bloopers. And then a little bit of seasoning. So I have a little bit of Italian seasoning, some dry parsley, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. I didn't put a lot of salt, of course, because the cheese already has a saltiness to it. And then the sauce has salt, and then we're going to season our meat. So I didn't want to overdo it with the cheese filling, but a little pinch of salt does heighten the flavor. And if you want to do garlic powder and all kinds of stuff, you can add more seasonings to your cheese mixture. It's totally up to you. We used to go to DP Dough. They had like a calzone company, and they used to have an Italian sausage calzone, and instead of a regular mozzarella cheese, they would put a cheese mixture, which was like this, ricotta and mozzarella. It was so good, and it was perfectly salted. It was really, really good, and I used to love getting that calzone. All right, so let's mix this up. We're gonna set this to the side. Just make sure all your seasonings, your eggs, and everything are mixed in. So that was one container, a 16-ounce container of ricotta cheese. And then I had about 1 3/4 cup of cheese once I mixed the mozzarella and the Italian blend together. All right, and then 1 egg, and then just a little bit of each seasoning. About a 1/4 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of salt. Same with the pepper, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of the parsley and the Italian seasoning. If you want to taste it, it does have raw egg. So I would mix the cheese and seasoning first, then taste it, and then add in your raw egg, and then you'll know if it has enough seasoning for you. So just mix everything and add the egg in last.
Haha, Michelle said, man, DP Dough, I haven't heard that name in years.
I know.
Good eating.
Because the one that was by us in College Park, they closed down, and I don't even know if they have another one. But we used to go there. I used to love that place.
Danielle says, hello, cousins.
Hello.
Hey, Danielle.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Let me grab my burner, and we're going to get going on our ground turkey. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of space. I have a lot of stuff on this table. So, got my pan. My pan is a little tattered, but the one I like to use has something else in it. Can they see?
Yep, they can see.
All right.
FB family, if we don't read your comments, because FB is not showing all comments.
You know that happened earlier today, so when we went live today, I couldn't see any comments except for like 3 or 4. And then later on when I looked, it said we had 25 comments. I didn't even know. So I was trying to go in there and answer a few of them, but I didn't even know we had them. So I apologize, guys. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
Brenda Jones says, what's cooking, Lynnette?
So we're making stuffed shells. We just mixed our cheese filling for the stuffed shells, which was mozzarella cheese, ricotta cheese, and then I have a 6 cheese blend, and then 1 egg with a little bit of seasonings. Right now we're going to cook our meat. So I just have a pound of ground turkey. I have some onion and garlic, and then I have my tomato sauce, whatever brand you like, and then a little bit of seasonings over here on the side. And if you missed it, for the person that we said, Brenda, if you missed it, this is what we use
Brenda
for
Jones.
the jumbo shells. All right. So we put that to the side. Get a little bit of olive oil. Just big old olive oil.
Shout out to Lynnette Day. Lynnette Day says hello, everyone.
Happy Tuesday.
Thank you for joining us, Lynnette.
Thank you so much. So just a little bit of olive oil in the pan. You don't need a lot. Now remember, like if you're doing ground beef, you may not need any oil at all because there's a lot of fat in ground beef. But for turkey, it really doesn't have a lot of fat. So let's add in our ground turkey. And then I'm also going to add in our onion and garlic.
By the way, speaking of turkey, one of our best sellers on Tuesday when we do our pop-up is our turkey burger.
Yes. We go through so many turkey burgers.
Lynnette makes them from scratch.
2 or 3 of them. Yeah, we make them from scratch. That's definitely one of our best sellers. And the funny thing is, when we first started, nobody ordered the turkey burgers because they always said turkey burgers were dry, didn't have any flavor. So I was considering taking them off the menu. Next thing you know, 1 or 2 people got it, and it was, after that, it just started growing and growing. So now we're bringing 2 big pans full of turkey burgers, and people are buying 2 or 3 at a time. So
and we put
pepper.
lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, whatever you want to put on it.
Yeah, we have all kinds of toppings for our turkey burgers. I'll look that up. All kinds of stuff. So
and
that
we
was
do
a
mayo,
bit,
mustard, ketchup,
cheese,
barbecue sauce.
Everything you want. That was a little bit of black pepper. I'm going to do a little bit of nature seasoning. Yeah, I know I love nature seasoning. My grandmother used to always use it. A little bit of Italian seasoning.
Brenda Jones says, new idea for dinner. And Kimberly Hobbs says, are you local?
We are. We're in the Washington, D.C. area. We don't have a storefront, so you can't just come to the storefront, but you can come to our lunch pop-up. I know seasoning. Jesus. Seasoning and talking.
Thank you, Michelle, for liking the live. Michelle, follow us on TT. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
If you're not following, guys, follow us, okay?
Definitely.
We can show you some more company.
Yeah, we post a lot of videos throughout the week. Lately, I've been doing breakfast videos, and I'm going to keep doing those, and I'm going to be posting other videos besides that, too. I've just been trying to make sure I keep connected with you guys with my busy schedule, so it's been kind of crazy around here lately.
Shout out to Just K Ministry, I think it is.
Hello.
Just KI Ministry on IG. Thank you for joining us tonight.
So right here, we're just cooking our ground turkey for our sauce that's going with our stuffed shells. If you want to do ground beef, you can definitely do that. It's totally up to you. You do not have to use ground turkey. You can also do a vegetarian version of this and just do a bunch of veggies like mushrooms, extra onions, and garlic. You can do spinach. You can do whatever you like, and then you'll have a veggie version of it. So it's definitely adaptable to whatever it is you prefer. You can do Italian sausage too.
Michelle asks, how far in advance do you announce the pop-ups? We do our pop-ups every Tuesday and every Thursday.
So every week, we're there.
So every week we're there at that location.
And it's from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. We don't always announce it with a flyer online. We welcome people to come, but we just can't open it up to everybody. It's not that big of a space, and we already have a super long line. But you're definitely in the area. You're definitely welcome to come. If you
guys have an office location in DC, same location each time, Michelle.
Yeah.
If you have an office, if you can get so many people to order, I'll deliver the food to you. As long as it's in DC, because I can't go to Maryland and Virginia.
Yeah.
So contact me at gregory@cheflynnette.com. My email address is right on FB, gregory@cheflynnette.com. Lynnette's name is spelled with 2 N's.
2 N's and 2 T's.
2 N's, 2 T's, and 2 E's.
Yep.
LYNNETTE.com. Gregory@cheflynnette.com.
All right, so our turkey is just about done. If you wanted to cook a little bit longer, get a little brown to it, you can definitely do that. I'm going to add the sauce in a minute, and I'm going to leave the little bit of fat that's in the pan in there. It's really not a lot, and some of it is actually liquid that's coming out because a lot of these meats have like liquid solutions and all kinds of stuff, so a lot of that is that. So just want to get that cooked up. You can taste your meat to see if it has enough seasoning if you want to do that, of course. I only added a little bit. I'm trying to use a little bit less seasoning, but I would usually add garlic powder and onion powder to this too, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, but I didn't grab any of that, so I'm just going to keep moving, and it's somewhere over there in our kitchen, so pretend I added all that stuff to this.
Michelle, we're not too far from Hyattsville ourselves. She said, "Dang it, I'm in Hyattsville." Janice from Cincinnati. Shout out to Janice.
Happy Tuesday.
Thank you for joining us, Janet. Really appreciate you.
All right. So
Up and Adam says Trump trying to lock down DC.
I know.
Yeah,
crazy
you're right about that.
I drive through there every day when I'm driving home. All right. So this is looking and smelling actually really good. So I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. We want to add in our sauce.
Tell them what we're making again, Lynnette.
We are making stuffed shells. And this is ground turkey that I cooked with some onion and garlic, a little bit of seasoning. I just added in my sauce. If you want to put some water in here and shake it up, you can do that. Let's stir this up.
Shout out to Yolanda Hardaway on FB from New Jersey.
Hello.
Shout out to you, Yolanda. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Y'all spread the word. Let everyone know about Cooking with Lynnette, please.
Join our live.
and join our live.
Alright, so a little bit more of Italian seasoning. Like I said before, I would usually do some garlic powder, onion powder, a couple other things. But we're just going to keep it real basic. I didn't grab all of that stuff like I usually do. I was just rushing, trying to get it together. I like pepper. I usually add a little more black pepper. Remember, we did do garlic and onion. And I did about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I like a lot of garlic. And garlic, even though it's a really strong flavor, once it cooks down, the flavor gets milder and sweeter. So it's not going to be quite as pungent as you would think it would be. So feel free to add 3 or 4 cloves. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to give it even more flavor.
So Michelle says your lighting on TT is very bright.
We don't know how to change that.
Can't really see the real color of the food. Yeah, you're right about that. We're trying to figure out what is causing it. Mm-hmm. Is it TT itself, or is it?
I believe it is, and the problem is we are not. For some reason, I've tried different things on there, and it only allows me to use one camera option. We use the same camera on different platforms and don't have that problem. So I don't know what it is. But I haven't.
It's got to be TT, right?
Yeah, it's something about. Then other people don't have that problem. I've watched plenty of lives, so I'm going to try to figure out what it is. I may have to try to contact somebody there to get some help with it.
Shout out to Marie Davis, Lynnette from Michigan on FB.
Hello, happy Tuesday. Almost said Wednesday.
Shout out to Sunshine Daniels from Chicago, from the from Chi-Town. Thank you, Marie. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Sunshine, for joining us. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Now, if you really want to spruce this up, what I've done before, I've sauteed the onions and the garlic first, added in some red wine, and then added in the meat, give the sauce even more flavor, even more richness. You can do more seasonings if you like. Totally up to you. Just do your sauce the way you prefer your sauce. All right? So there it is. We're going to go ahead and stuff it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Stuff our shells. I'm going to move this burner, hopefully it won't be in the way right here, to the side. Now, let's start to put it together. Now, I told you all I cooked the pasta before we started, and I'm going to try to pull the best ones out of here. Stuffed shells can be a little bit temperamental, and if you look, you can see a good amount of them are broken. All right, so I toss them in just a little bit of olive oil just to keep it from sticking until we're ready for them. So I'm going to grab my baking dish, and this is about a 9-inch baking dish. If you want to make a lot, just double everything. Just make a lot more. All right, so let's put some sauce right in the bottom. I was going to try to, well, we were talking about making another one before we started, so you all would have one already ready. But I'll just do an abbreviated baking time, and then that way we'll take it out the oven, show you what it looks like with the cheese melted and everything.
Because you're saying that it takes a little bit of time to bake it.
Yeah, it takes about 30 minutes in the oven covered, and then you would uncover your shells and let the cheese brown on top. I'm just going to go ahead and let the cheese brown on top, and then I'll probably cover it later and bake it some more after the live is over. So, but I'll explain that again once we get to it. All right, so that's a good amount of sauce. We just covered the bottom of our dish, and that's going to give our shells a nice little resting place to sit on top of. Let me grab my glove. Can they see right here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Grab my gloves. These gloves are a little bit noisy. Sorry, guys. And I have a little a tablespoon thing here to help me to put the filling inside the shells. So let's try to grab a good one that's not too broken up. This one's pretty good. A little tattered, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna add a nice helping of our stuffing. Right,
and that's the cheese?
Our cheese filling.
Cheese filling?
Yep, and that's just ricotta, mozzarella, the cheese blend, egg, and a little bit of seasonings. And we're just going to start to line these up in the bottom so they get side. Alright, so let me grab another one. If they're closed up, just unravel them, but be gentle because you don't want to break your shells if possible. If they break a little bit, it's okay. But you want to try not to break it too much. You want your cheese to stay right in the center and not ooze out all over the place.
I wonder if we tried to use use a different phone for TT, Lynnette?
We could. I mean,
or should we try to make adjustment in our camera? But
maybe.
Is it using our camera?
That's what I don't know. Because I was trying to figure it out the other day. It said use front camera or back camera, whatever it gave me. And I said, okay. So I don't know. We do need to do some research though.
Yeah.
But this is much easier without gloves on. But I'm wearing gloves because if you don't, well, I'm used to wearing gloves first of all the time because we're in the kitchen. But if I don't wear gloves, you got the glove police online. I don't want to deal with that either. So, but I don't want all this on my hands anyway. I hate my hands to get messy. All right, so put our stuffing in there. Make sure it's nice and full.
Smells good.
It really does, and it hasn't even hit the oven yet. Now, the amount of shells that are broken, I need to find out why so many of them broke. I don't like that too much. Because I should be able to use at least 90% of what's in that box. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I don't know if you all, we did a live some years ago, and we did a stuffing like this where we put crab and shrimp in it. And that one is really, really good. And then instead of a marinara sauce, we actually topped it with an Alfredo sauce. And then the same cheese mixture and everything in there is so good. We just cooked the shrimp before we stuffed them, cooked them just about all the way. And then the crab, of course, is already cooked when you get it. And then we sauteed some shallots and garlic, a little bit of white wine, lemon juice, Old Bay, like really, really good. I think I have that recipe somewhere online, and I can share it with you all. All right, we're getting there. Takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. Who's going to make this? Let me know. Put a 1 in the comments if you're going to make it.
Put a 1 in the comments if you're going to make it. Hello from Laura. Marchante says, hello from Italy.
Wow,
Italian Nona in... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Not from Italy. Hello from Italian Nona in Southern California.
Hello.
I know these shells. Laura says, I know these shells.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she knows how to make them.
You know how to make those, Laura?
Very good, of course.
Probably got the Italian persuasion on it, right?
Claire, she knows exactly what to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get
Thank you for joining us, Laura.
Thank you
Really
so
appreciate
much.
you.
We appreciate you all. We're getting there. Now, imagine if I was filling up a big pan. Y'all would be like, come on, girl. Get these things together. But you can get some people at home to help you. Get the kids to help you put it together. They'll like it. All right. A few
so she says, Laura says you can add cooked Italian sauces to the mixture.
That's what I was saying. Some Italian sauce would be so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Italian sauces.
We're gonna have to get her to do a guest chef with us.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Yes.
That'll be nice.
Yes. Right, so we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Got this one. Yeah, there are a lot of variations you can do with this.
Mm-hmm.
You can really just have fun. I've even seen people do a different spin, like a Tex-Mex spin, like all kinds of different ways to make stuffed shells. They're not traditional, but it's imaginative, you know?
So how many do you think an adult can eat and get full off of? Like 3?
If you had something else going with it, I would say about 3.
Yeah.
I know we do the ones with the crab meat when we were doing meal prep. We did 3 as a serving, and that was more than enough. Because once you top it with the sauce and you put whatever side you're going to have with it, it's a very filling meal.
Laura from TT asked, do you ship your bakery cakes? We were trying to do that at one point, but we never got it off the ground because we did some test shipments. We did like 3 or 4 of them. One out west. No, we never got the one out west.
The cupcakes are the problem. Like the pound cakes were fine.
Well, one of the pound cakes got destroyed.
Oh, on the way.
Yeah. We only had like out of 4 or 5 shipments, we only had like two that were successful.
Yeah.
So
one thing I was thinking about, but I never have discussed it with you before. I was thinking one day we should do like a pound cake variety box. You just get slices, like slices in individual bags, and they come in a box. That way, it really doesn't have the opportunity to get messed up. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, some people want the whole,
But they would get like 6 or 7 different flavors, slices.
Oh yeah.
In a box, individually bagged, and they'll all, it'd be like a 12-count variety box, and that way you can taste it without, it being a.
I got to bring this up. Lee Dalen says, "Hey, from Baltimore.
Hello.
You helped this non-cooking mom here."
Oh.
Hey, Lee Dalen.
Hello.
We're not far from Baltimore. In fact, we've done a couple of what do you call it, events, right, Lynnette?
Yeah, I do. I work with a company who hires me to do different cooking demos. So we did one at the mayor's office. We did one
In Baltimore.
In Baltimore, the IT department a couple weeks ago. We've done the health fairs out there, and I have a couple more coming up, a smoothie events in October. But that's all across the state of Maryland. So, but Baltimore has about 3 stops, and then we'll be in Hagerstown, Salisbury, Frostburg. There's a lot of different stops for that one.
Laura says, "I'll take your cake any way you make it."
I know that's right. Thank you.
Slice cake or whole cake, she'll take it. Thank you so much. We might revisit that again. But once again, we had a couple of cakes that weren't successful.
Yeah.
I think we shipped one out to the Midwest, one to Jersey. We never got the one out to West Coast.
Yeah.
But we're a long ways from that because we're a little bit short staffed. But we were on Cupcake Wars. We were on Sugar Showdown. We did both of those. Well, it was some years ago, but we did those. We're very popular in this area for our cakes and cupcakes. We have all kinds of flavors that we do.
Plenty of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, mainly what we do now is a lot of corporate clients. They'll order like big 200 or 300 cupcakes, 400 pies, or cookies and all kinds of stuff. And we do those big orders. And then some people order it as part of their catering.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so we got our shell stuff. We have 14. I probably could have gotten 15 if I didn't overstuff some of them. And then what I'm going to do now...
What you going to do now?
Is just top the shells with the rest of our sauce.
Ooh. So Laura says she would love to do the guest chef for us, Lynnette.
Oh, that would be good.
That'll be good. So we have this what do you call it? Facebook group called Cooking with Lynnette. Gordon knows what I'm talking about. We haven't been on that channel in a while, but the ideal is for you guys to cook what Lynnette makes here, and then show it off. You can do a video, you can do pictures and stuff like that. And we were thinking how we can get some guest chef, how we will be able to shoot it so that that we have it filmed from you all's location onto our platform. So we're still trying to figure all that stuff out.
I've seen people do that before, but I don't know how they did it.
The problem we got now is that we're so short staffed, it's hard for us to do anything else. So Miss Pretty, Miss Pretty. That's Miss Pretty. Miss Pretty, you gotta excuse me, those are my eyes. Says, what are they stuffed with?
So we made a mixture of ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, an egg, a little bit of seasonings, and we have this 6-cheese Italian blend. So we stuffed them with those first, and then we made the meat sauce with ground turkey, onion and garlic, a little bit of seasonings, put a little bit on the bottom, and then we just top the shells with the rest of our sauce. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some of the leftover cheese, and we're going to put it right on top, put it in the oven. I may cover it for a few minutes and then uncover it. I was thinking about just baking it uncovered so you all can get what the finished product would look like, and then go from there. But generally what you would do is put some foil on top, and you would bake it for about 30 minutes covered, and then you would uncover it and let your cheese brown, just like you would do like lasagna or any other, thing like that. So
now, Lynnette,
let me cover with some cheese first, and then we'll get it in the oven.
Now, real quick, I'm sorry, Lynnette. Going back over the baked goods, we have an eyewitness. No, not eyewitness. We have testimony. Mr. Gordon Burnett says the baked goods are top tier.
Oh.
Hey, Gordon, can you let them know? Well, first of all, Lynnette, explain to them how we got Gordon his cupcakes.
Well, I've delivered cupcakes up to New York, so that's how Gordon got his. We didn't ship Gordon's in the mail. Because I know when we tried to ship cupcakes before.
Sorry, Lynnette. The other Lynnette. I was calling the other Lynnette. Lynnette, are you calling me?
Oh, let me watch my hands.
So Malva Hall says, love your content and videos, Lynnette. Thank you so much, Malva. Decarius Benefield says, love the cooking. I am learning how to cook watching you. Oh man, thank you so much.
I try to make it as easy as possible. If y'all know, anytime I do something online on any of these platforms, I try to make it as easy as possible, take the mystery out of stuff, and let you all realize, like, it's really like 1, 2, 3. It's not even like it's not a long drawn out process.
Lynnette Day says, "You said hey, Lynnette," and I said, "Huh?"
Oh. That's my namesake.
Mm-hmm. Okay, right, so DeCarius, excuse me. I want to let a secret out the bag so badly, but I gotta wait a little bit longer, DeCarius. We might be helping you with your cooking. I'll just put it that way in the future.
We're working on the project.
It's taking us a while because I don't have enough help, unfortunately. Yeah.
Time. So here we go. So like I said, you would cover this in foil, and I would bake it for about 30 minutes on 325, uncover it, and then bake it for another 15-20 minutes so the cheese gets nice and brown. I'm just going to pop it in the oven right now, uncover it, go ahead and bake it, let the cheese get brown. But just remember, if you're at home, I would probably cover it up. You think we have 5 minutes to cover it? You're not even
so the carrot said, laugh out loud. Totally understand. Yeah. But keep checking us out on FB, the carriers, because we're gonna be making some more good stuff for you guys.
I'm gonna cover for a few minutes.
Karen Lee says, "Hello, Lynnette."
Hello.
Hey, Karen Lee, student.
I'm gonna cover this for about 5 minutes, but when you cover it, I'm covering it loosely because I want to make sure that it's not pressed up against the cheese, and then all of our cheese gets stuck to the foil. So this will cover it loose. I'm gonna give about 5 minutes cover.
So we must have shipped to Gordon, because Gordon said the pound cake arrived whole in great condition.
So we probably did ship to Gordon.
So we shipped to Gordon in New York.
I'm sure we probably did ship to Gordon.
All right, Lynnette, can you repeat that one more time? Sorry.
I don't even know what I was saying.
You were saying about covering up your dish.
Okay, so when fix this way. So when you cover your pan, you don't want to cover it so that the foil is touching the cheese, because the cheese will just get stuck to the foil. So I'm going to cover it kind of loosely, and then we'll take the top off and then let it brown a little bit. So let me get it in here. And I have it on a sheet in case any of it starts to spill out. But honestly, it really isn't filled up enough for it to spill out. But you all know, like if you make a lasagna or something, you put it on a sheet, so if any of the juices get on your baking sheet, you don't have a mess to clean up.
So Gordon says the cupcakes were epic. The flavor combos and textures, very good.
Thank you, Gordon.
And Laura says, for your information, lasagna, after it's done baking, let it rest for a good 5 to 10 minutes before serving. Yep. That gives everything time to gel.
Yep. And that's why I told Greg today I was not going to cut into the shells, because every time I cut into something when I know it needs to rest, it's just too gooey, it's too messy, it needs to sit. Let the cheese, firm up a little bit. Yeah. Let everything just sit and rest. So we're just going to look at it when it comes out. And every time I cut something, I'm like, why did I cut that knowing good and well
it wasn't ready?
It's not going to be ready. It is not going to be ready. All right, so y'all know all my pans are, they seen better days, but this is my pan.
We got Catherine Askini, I think that's how you say it, or Sakini from IG, and Low Key Golf Brand from IG. Thank y'all for joining us.
Alright, so I have some frozen...
Wait, before you go any further, okay. Jay Caesar asks, shiny side up, or does it matter?
I'm not sure. It's not the foil.
The foil? Oh.
I'm not sure both sides are shiny, so...
Yeah, it doesn't matter, Jay. Sure, yeah. Laura says all flavors need to make friends first.
Yes,
exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely. I got some frozen whole... They're starting to thaw a little bit. Some frozen whole green beans right here.
What are we making here?
Just some sauteed green beans, something real simple. And then I have some sliced onion. If you want to add some peppers, you can do that too. I've even made sauteed green beans with dried cranberries, which is really, really good. That little bit of sweetness around the holidays is a really, really good combo. So we're going to do that. So let me just put a little bit of olive oil in my pan. Excuse my pan. Y'all know I cook with these pans every day. They're a little worn. All right, so we got the oil in there. There's a little bit of olive oil. You can also do a little bit of butter if you like.
Jazz says best recipe ever on TT. And Lynnette says I'll be too hungry to let things sit.
I know that's right. Just want to jump right into it. They're still a little frozen, but they'll be all right.
Once again, thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate you all. We got IG, we got TT, we got FB, we got YT, and we got Twitch. Twitch,
Got all kinds of stuff going on.
Twitch doesn't even have an acronym.
I know. So I like to use, I told you this the other day, I like to use this vegetable seasoning.
Ooh.
It's really, really, really good. I'm trying to learn how to recreate it because sometimes we go and try to buy it, they don't have any. So I'm trying my best to learn how to recreate it. So I just got to figure out the combo of spices that are in there. But there's some stuff in there I really don't know. So I'm going to figure it out though. Yeah, I know I will. So I'm going to add some vegetable seasoning. You know, it comes out so slow. There's only a little bit in here. And then, of course, we need some black pepper. I like pepper. I always got my little nature seasoning. You can also do Sazon. You can do regular salt and pepper. You can do garlic salt. You can do seasoned salt. It's really up to you what you want to add to your veggies. But the vegetable seasoning, it does give it like a nice little, I don't even know. Like it's
a good flavor. I don't know what it is.
Like
Yeah, sweet savory type.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something in here.
Probably got lemon.
It definitely is something like that. So I see, of course, salt, a little bit of sugar. I said a little bit of sweet savory, onions
pepper.
and spices and herbs, garlic, sun-dried tomato, red bell pepper, green onion, vinegar. There's a lot of stuff in here.
And it's probably dried.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, freeze dried.
Powdered molasses, garlic, tamarind. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm going to figure out something that's close to it, though.
Shout out to Brenda Toya. Brenda Toya says, good evening. Yes, I'm hungry.
Me too.
So, Brenda, you gotta make these sauteed green beans and these stuffed shells. You won't be hungry for long, I promise.
Alright, they're getting there. I'm going to take the foil off. I want the cheese to brown a little bit. So I'm going to take the foil off. So pretend that this has been in the oven 30 minutes. We'll take the foil off and let it brown a little bit. And then we should be just about done. I'll add the onion in too.
So the sauteed green beans doesn't take long at all.
No, it depends on how much you want them cooked.
And do you always want to use frozen green beans?
No, you can use fresh, but I'll talk about that in 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Get this bad boy.
Shout out to Pat Carlton. Hey, Pat, how you doing? On FB. And Auntie says, hey, guys, what you cooking? I'm coming in late. On A9.
Hello. So we're doing stuffed shells and sauteed green beans real quick. So Greg was asking, would you always use frozen green beans? No. I use fresh green beans also. The only thing about fresh green beans, what I do sometimes, I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I will blanch them first in a little bit of salt and water, and that just cooks them enough. And then I put them in ice water to cool them down. And then when I'm ready to use them, like another day, you just take them out and put them in a pan and saute them. Because they're basically almost already cooked. And they just need a few more minutes to kind of warm through and soften up a little bit. If you want to start them from just fresh, definitely do that, but I'll probably put a lid on here and let the steam kind of steam them a little bit, so they're not too crunchy. You know what I mean? But it depends on how crunchy you want it.
And what's the process of blanching?
So if you want to blanch your green beans, so you would do some boiling water with a little bit of salt, and then you just want to put your green beans in the salted water for about 4 to 5 minutes. They'll soften just a little bit, but they'll still be nice and bright green. So they're not going to be like that muted green color yet. After that, when they get to just a little bit of softness but still firm, you should have a big bowl of ice water ready. You want to take your green beans and put them in the ice water, and that's going to stop the cooking process, and that's going to keep that nice bright green color. I snack on them. I put them in salads. They're good. Make a green bean salad, whatever. And then you just refrigerate them whenever you're ready to go into saute them. Yep.
Now, Laura Machante says, how about some bacon or that Italian sausage grease?
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Yeah, bacon, of course.
Bacon grease?
Oh, yeah.
Or sausage, or Italian sausage grease.
You would just cook that, and then that fat that's in the pan, you add your green beans, and it'll pick up all that good flavor. Of course, that's always good. Bacon makes everything better. That's always a good idea. Alright, so they're getting there. Gonna cook a little bit longer. And this, like I said, is really your personal preference. Like however crunchy or soft you want your green beans, that's basically what it's gonna be. Yep. So we're getting there. And then hopefully our shells will be brown. The cheese will be brown. That's how we're gonna pray that that's the case. So any more questions, let me know. These look so good. So fresh, so good. A little bit more of this.
Yeah.
This seasoning is delicious. We use it
That
every
seasoning
week.
is yummy.
It really is. We use it every week.
And it makes those green beans taste so good.
It does. It really does. I need to figure out how to make something close to it.
Did you put olive oil in it?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
I didn't put a lot because sometimes you put too much, it makes it greasy and too oily. If you want to do a little bit of butter for flavor, you can do that too, but it'll make its own like kind of juice in the bottom because it was frozen and the steam also, so you don't have to put too much. But just a little bit, a little something. I want the onions to cook down just a little bit more. I like them a little bit crunchy, so I don't cook them all the way.
So Laura, the vegetable seasoning is made by McCormick. It's the Grill Mates series.
Which camera right here?
Yeah. Grill Mates. Oh no, my phone is ringing. I'm sorry. I need to.
Let me hold it.
Yeah. Hit that button real quick. God, sorry about that, guys. I was supposed to, boy, I'm sorry, guys.
And that been me? I'm gonna leave it at that.
Ain't no.
Y'all know what I'm trying to say, though. Okay, back to the green beans. All right, so they're getting soft enough. I kind of like mine like this. I don't like them super soft.
Yeah, I like them like that
a little
too.
bit crunchy.
Yeah.
Like you can see they're kind of,
Yeah, I like it like
roasted
that.
a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna cut this off. We're gonna check on our shells. These are gonna cook still a little bit. I know they're not ready, but I want to see how close we are. If y'all got any questions, let me know. Let me see.
So Gordon asks, is there an easier way other than manually something French green beans?
You mean like pulling the little string off of them, or trimming them?
Hey Gordon, can you rephrase? Because I'm not sure exactly what he's saying.
Trimming them. I just line them up and cut the edge off one side and cut the
Oh,
edge off the other.
so maybe French is a process. So does French mean to cut?
Okay, so I thought, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought the French style green beans were the haricot vert. They're the different kind, like the skinnier green beans, and then you have your regular string beans. So like if you see haricot vert or French style green beans in the store, they're usually kind of skinny, and then you cook those. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but I know they have those and they have these regular size green beans.
He said other than manually to French green beans. Is there an easier way other than manually to French green beans?
Are you talking about the cut, like those that are
Is
kind
that
of
the cut?
thinly sliced? Because I know there are some green beans that are kind of like, I don't want to say sliced, but they're kind of not shredded. I don't know how to describe it, but those I wouldn't know. Like I would.
Oh wait. Michelle is saying he's talking about those French style in the can.
Okay, that's what I was about to say because they look like they're almost like it's not shredded. The shredded is not the right word. But they're kind of like thinly sliced almost, so they're little pieces. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
So Lynnette says yes, the French ones are almost like shreds of green beans.
Yeah.
So Gordon said his mom used to French. That's a process. He says my mom used to French green beans manually.
I've never done that before. I've never done that before. But
So
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, we gotta look that up.
Yeah. I always just knew like these and like I said the haricot vert, and I've seen those the can ones, but I've never actually had those. Cause we always
He
just
said
had
he
regular
tried it. It's too much work. Whatever that
I can
is.
imagine because if you see them, like I've seen them, of course. If you see them, I'm like, it looks like they're like sliced, or somebody had to make, like you said, do that. But I've never used them. I've never used them. But
He's saying split.
Thank you, Gordon.
Okay. Now I know what you're
I kept
saying.
saying shredded. I'm like, that's not the right word.
Split green beans.
Thank you, Gordon.
Lynnette says finally cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, you've never done that.
No, never.
Okay.
But I've seen them definitely. Yeah.
Auntie A9 says, I know Lynnette is that if that has. Oh, okay, I'm not sure. I think it might be out of context now. What Auntie is saying.
What she say?
She says, I know Lynnette if that had been us. Something you must have said earlier.
Oh yeah, she know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Gordon said it takes too long to French.
I can imagine, Gordon. I'm going to look it up online because now you piqued my interest because I've never done it before. I've seen them. You know, sometimes when you see stuff, you just like, oh, okay. Then, not that I thought it came like that, but I just figured a machine did it. You know what I mean? And that's probably, I'm sure that's how they do it, the manufacturers. But to do it by hand, that's love.
Michelle says shredded is a good word.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't think of the right term. I was like, is it shredded? What is the term to use? What
now,
is the correct term?
Auntie Karen is on. Karen.
Hello.
Shout out to you, Auntie Karen. She's
what did she say?
She says, what pans are you using? What brand of pans?
For you mean like the
What are you using What are you using right now?
Well, this one right here.
That's just an old pan.
Yeah, but it's I think it's the Musa brand. That's what these are called, and I have about 2 different sizes. They come in like 4 sizes now.
Oh, Musa.
Yeah, but they have a lid that matches it, which I love. This, I forgot the size of this one, but I have one that's kind of big like this too, and we cook like cabbage and rice and everything in it. Then they have one that's really, really big, the different brands. The funny thing is, before I got this one, I didn't want to get these pots because I thought they were too light, because we're used to a heavier stainless steel pot. These are more like aluminum kind of, so they're not as heavy. But a lot of people use these pots, and now I kind of see why, because they're good pots. Like they actually heat well, they hold the heat pretty well. We have a couple of them in here that we use, so I like them now.
So Michelle says that Gordon's mom was a serious gourmet cook.
That's what I'm saying.
Frenching her own green beans. Yeah.
That's why I said that's love. I mean, she put a lot of love into that. Put a lot of love into it.
Laura says, I think you can buy French green beans frozen. You can, right? Because I think I've seen them in the grocery store.
You can, that's true.
But that is a process, though.
Yep.
Ooh, wee. Now, Lynnette, that bacon dish. Can you tell them about that bacon dish?
This bacon dish?
Since Aunt Karen was asking about.
Oh, this one you like. Aunt Karen, I can say.
Well, she was just saying what brand of pans you have. But you can go ahead and mention that too.
So this one, Aunt Karen, if you really want this pan, we can go get one. They actually have them in the store now. So they have these in Aldi, believe it or not. And I was in there the other day. I almost bought more because every pan I get 2 of each. Because
move it back a little bit.
Okay. Because y'all know, like a lot of times when we're doing videos,
there you go.
I have to have one already ready, like I would have today, and then make one on the video, live, whatever we're doing. But this one I got from Aldi, and they are really, really good pan. They're nice and heavy. This, like I said, is like a 9-inch one. They also have an oblong one. It's like 13 by 9 inches, and they're like $10. And they're nice and heavy. I have one back there too that matches this one. The ones they have now, I think they have white and they had turquoise. And y'all know I love turquoise. I'm a turquoise person. But y'all got it from Aldi, $10. Sometimes they're $7.99, $8, but everything's gone up. So yeah, but they have them now. So if you all go in there now, you know Aldi, once the week is over, it's hard to find it. So if you want one and you have an Aldi, this would be the week to get it. But I love these casserole dishes. Yep. So this is out of the oven.
Ooh, smells
like
good.
Like I said, pretend it was covered in foil, baked for 30 minutes, uncover, let the cheese brown a little bit, and it's good to go. So I'm going to let it rest, and then we'll eat them later. But this is so simple. If you want to double it, just double the recipe. Do 2 sauce, 2 pounds of ground meat, the bigger container of ricotta, more cheese, and then just make it. And then you can make like enough, maybe this is a 15, 30 stuffed shells. Yep. So it's super simple. Very, very simple. And I started with, for anybody that may have missed it, I started with this size, the 16 ounce of ricotta cheese. So just get a bigger one, that bigger, the taller one, the 32 ounce one.
Do you have a little bowl, a little plate to put some green beans in?
So I can grab one.
Yeah, so they can see it.
I'll grab one. Yeah, let me get one. I got to get it out the closet.
Yeah, get it out the closet. Okay. Gordon said, "Oh, Lynnette, that looks so good." It smells good, Gordon. You know, I might just. I don't really. A turkey. I don't think a turkey belongs on bun, on two buns. I don't think a turkey belongs on a bun. But people love turkey sandwiches. I don't think turkey, pork chops and all that kind of stuff. I think turkey should be just on Thanksgiving, or a cold turkey sandwich. Lynnette makes me that all the time. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I'm going to have a little bit of this. Yolanda says, that looks cheesy and delicious. Yes, it is.
So good. Let me just pile these up.
It smells so yum.
Pile up our green beans. Chop a little onions on top.
Nice, Lynnette. That looks really good. So, Lynnette, let's while you're doing that, can you tell them how long it would take for them to make these things?
Not including baking, because you have to cook it for 30 minutes. But just to assemble everything, that was probably about 15 minutes. It's really, really simple. I cooked the pasta, so if you were cooking the pasta...
Michelle says, poor Gregory, you poor misguided his soul.
Thank you, Michelle. Fix it, Jesus. Thank you. So if you were doing this, I would say 15 minutes to put it together. Because what you would do, you would actually cook your shells while you're doing everything else. Like mix your cheese, go ahead and cook your meat and make your marinara, your meat sauce. And then you can cook your shells at the same time. They take about 12 to 15 minutes. Once they're ready, go ahead and stuff them. Get it in the oven, 30 minutes. Go ahead and make your veggies, whatever veggies you want to do. If you want to do a salad, if you want to do garlic bread, get all of that stuff together. You can have dinner on the table in an hour. That includes the cooking. And you could probably be washing some of the dishes while this is finishing cooking. So within an hour, I think it'll be on the table. Within an hour, easily. And it's really not that expensive. That's what I like about it too.
Oh, Lynnette, I can smell that through my phone. Brenda said, "Oh my, looks so delicious."
Really smells very good. And I don't even do a lot of tomato sauce, but I'm gonna have some today.
You gonna have some today?
I'm gonna have a little bit. I don't do a lot of tomato sauce or cheese, but I'm gonna have some today. Definitely.
All right, so Lynnette, let's do a recap.
Okay.
Let's start with the stuffed shells. Yeah.
Alrighty, so let me show you all first the box that I have of jumbo shells. There you go. So I started by cooking these in salted water, and then I cooked mine earlier, so I just tossed them in a little bit of olive oil so they wouldn't stick together while they were sitting waiting for me to use them. We made a cheese filling. We used ricotta cheese, and then we also used mozzarella cheese and the Italian blend cheese. I used about a cup and 3/4 of that, and then the container of ricotta cheese, 1 egg, a little bit of Italian seasoning, a little bit of parsley, pinch of salt, pinch of pepper. Like I was saying before, if you wanted to taste the cheese filling, do it before you add the egg to it, and then after you get your seasonings right, go ahead and add your egg, and you know it's going to be good to go. So we made that, set it to the side, made our meat sauce. I used ground turkey, I used 1 onion, I diced up about 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, cooked all of that with some seasonings, added in my marinara sauce, which is whatever brand you like, but this is the one that I use.
Ooh, classical, yeah.
I used this one because the other day I made Gregory some spaghetti and he tore it up, so I'm like, he must like this
brand.
So,
no wonder it tastes so good.
Yeah, y'all know every brand is different. So I used that. We put a little bit of our meat sauce on the bottom of our dish. This is a 9-inch dish. We made 14 stuffed shells, probably could have made 15. And we put those on top after we, stuffed them with the cheese, topped it with the rest of the meat sauce, and then we put extra cheese on top. So that was our mozzarella and our Italian blend. You want to cover it in foil. You want to bake this for about 30 minutes on 350 covered. Uncover it, and then bake it till your cheese is golden brown, however brown you like your cheese. Let it rest, and then you serve it. The green beans were simple. A little bit of olive oil. I had some frozen whole green beans. Added in the onion. Did some vegetable seasoning. What did I do with it?
Oh, it's right in front of you.
I used some vegetable seasoning. A little bit of nature seasoning. My grandmother always used nature seasoning. Some black pepper. Whatever seasonings you like. Cook those to your desired doneness. And that was it.
Lynnette, I need you to come and drag this puzzle in place.
Okay.
I think it's that guy. Yeah, there you go.
Oh goodness! Hold on, guys. These apps are woo. They put us through the ringer.
There you go. All
There
right.
we go.
Okay, so that's great. So Michelle says, have you ever made a cold filling for the shells? I have a friend who stuffed them with tuna salad.
I've never done that before.
Maybe we should try it.
Tuna salad, chicken salad, that probably would be good.
I like the tuna salad. Can you make me one of those?
I'll think about it.
Gordon says, I always learn something new from you.
Thank you, Gordon. Gordon,
From
you
you
told
both.
us
Thank
something
you.
about your mom Frenching those green beans. I've never done that before, but I'm definitely going to look up YouTube University as soon as we hang up on this thing. Because they always got something I can learn. So thank you, Gordon, for mentioning that.
Oh, Yolanda Hardaway says, this was my first time in your live.
Oh,
I love how you explain every step.
thank you.
Hats
I
off to
appreciate
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yolanda.
I appreciate you.
We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you.
Yes. Hopefully y'all make this. I want to see pictures. I want to see some comments of you all making this. Let me know if you do some variations with Italian sausage, ground beef, if you do a veggie version. Just let me know what you do. I want to hear about it.
How about some hamburger with some bacon and some cheese as we make it a cheeseburger?
You don't eat bacon, man.
Well, I mean, I'll eat it for that. Anyway, guys, thank y'all for joining us. Crystal Davis says, looks good.
Thank y'all so
Thank you,
much.
Crystal.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate you.
And Michelle, we're going to try to figure out what's going on with the camera on TT. I don't know what's going on with it, but I have noticed it too.
Ella Brown says, hello from Abbeville, South
Hello.
Carolina. Said, been missing y'all.
Oh, thank you. We should be back on Saturday. There should be no issues on Saturday. Back at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what we're going to make yet, but we should be back on Saturday.
So those who are new, we do our lives every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Anita Hobson says, thank you for taking the time to do the videos.
Of course.
Even when you had a long day.
Yes.
You are appreciated.
Thank you, and I appreciate y'all. That was nice. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anita.
I appreciate that.
I think it's Leisha, or it's either Leisha or Lisha, says, hello from Ohio.
Hello.
Hey,
Happy Tuesday.
thank you for joining us. I hope I pronounced your name right. Crystal Beckton says, hello from Tampa Bay, Florida.
Wow, hello.
Tampa Bay,
Y'all was
Florida.
Thank y'all.
Koki
From
from
all over.
Altadena, California.
Oh my goodness. My aunt just left California. She was in Santa Barbara for a job.
Lynnette says, Aunt Karen says, looks delicious.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being
Lynnette, our namesake, says, thank you for sharing. Have a good night.
Oh, you too. Thank y'all. Well, let
And
me know
Michelle
if y'all
said, get
make
some
it.
rest.
Listen, you can see it in my eyes how tired I am. Let me know if y'all make this. I'm going to be posting some more videos, another breakfast video tomorrow, and some more videos throughout the week. On Saturday, we'll be back. I don't know if we're going to make it, but it should be something fun. I think that's it. Love y'all.
Love you guys.
Thank y'all. And we'll
Oh,
see
that's
you
a
on
different
Saturday.
Karen. That's a different Karen Turley.
Oh, wow.
Karen Turley from Karen Turley. We were thinking that you were Aunt Karen Turley.
That's my
Lynette's
name.
aunt.
And same name.
She says she's watching from Seattle, Washington.
Wow. I have to tell her y'all got the same name.
Yeah. Well, we still gonna call you Aunt
Yes,
Karen.
definitely.
Thank you for watching, Karen. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so
From
much.
Seattle, Washington.
Wow. The best. But guys, we getting out of here. I'm going to clean this kitchen up, and we're going to go home. I'm going to dive in my bed and get back here tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Yes.
Thank y'all a million
1
times.
hour drive.
Yes. Thank y'all a million times.
Wait a minute. She said it is. She said it is Aunt Karen.
Oh, maybe she's on vacation?
Where you at, Aunt Karen? You in Seattle, Washington? That is your aunt.
Oh, I want to say the same name. That's not a common name.
Why you in Seattle, Washington?
You putting her business all on the social media.
She put her business on social
But you
media.
can ask her why.
She's in Seattle. That's what she says.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. Aunt Karen, you got to let Lynnette know what's going on because I don't know what's going on.
Lord have mercy.
Thank you so much, guys.
y'all.
We really appreciate you. We love you guys.
Love you guys. See you on Saturday at 10 a.m. and videos in between.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Time for dinner.
Time for dinner.
I'll come shut them down.
All right. Shut them down. Shut them down. All right, I'm going to stop this guy here. Oh, I can't stop this guy.